This is the ABR Roadshow. I'm Danyel DeTomo, and today we are in North Charleston, South Carolina, and we are at a restaurant called My Three Sons of Charleston. This is a family-run restaurant, and they are all about the soul food here. I am so excited to check this place out. Let's get started. Getting things started in the kitchen here. Got Lorraine, so excited to try your food today. Tell everyone the first thing you're gonna make.
Yes, well, I'm gonna cook up some smothered shrimp and grits. That's like the staple of Charleston.
That sure is. All right, let's walk through the process here.
Alrighty, so what we gonna do here?
Got all the ingredients right here.
This is all your ingredients. This is your andalini sausage, that's your peppers and onions, and that's your shrimp. It's
looking good. And what do you have seasoned on the shrimp there?
It's just like a house seasoning. I use in everything that I cook in here. That's like the basic seasoning that I use. And then I'll add all the extra additives just to enhance the flavor some more.
Sounds great to me. All right, so you're coming on this side?
Yes.
All right, I'll switch with you here.
So I always tell them, make sure your pan is nice and hot. Once you hear that little sizzle, time to go. I usually start out with the peppers and onion. Put just a little oil. Add your sausage. Try not to overcook the peppers and onions. So it's just there we go. Alrighty. So we're gonna just cook this down a little bit before I add the shrimp.
Alright.
So we're gonna add our shrimp here. And try not to overcook the shrimp. Then I'll add a little more Cajun seasoning.
Yes. More.
And this is the house seasoning that I use.
We got a lot of seasoning in this dish right here.
Oh yeah. So once the shrimp is halfway cooked, I add the flour. And I do it this way because sometimes you may get the gravy is not the consistency you want, so I add the flour. Once the flour is incorporated in it, we're just gonna get that mixed up in here. So let's get our grits and plates.
Plate everything up.
Oh yeah.
We still got that steam going there. So I'm gonna be a little careful here.
Okay.
Nice creaminess to it.
Oh yeah.
Got a perfect bit of little like kick in there for you with that flavor. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. This is some good stuff. Look, I'm going in for another bite. I think it's just like comforting too.
Yes.
You know, it's like that comfort dish right there. You just order it and you just feel so much better after eating it.
Yes.
Lorraine, thank you for having us in your kitchen. We are actually going to go now, sit down, and learn more about your restaurant.
Yes. Thank you.
We are now joined with Antwan, the son of Lorraine. So super excited to be chatting with both of you now. Family-run restaurant. So I want to start with that. Mother and son owning a restaurant together. How did this happen for you?
I kind of like based it on, I always tell everybody that comes in here, it's just like home. So everybody walks through the door. Everything is just like home. Just sit down, have a seat, and eat some great food.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how did, Antwan, tell me how you ended up saying, all right, Mom, I'll work with you and we'll run this restaurant together.
Well, it started out, I used to go and pick her up from when she was working for Miss Alice. And I used to go in there and I used to just spin around on the stool. And finally, one day I asked Mom if I wanted to come and work. couple days later, I was in the back washing dishes at the age of 13. So that's where the love of cooking and the love of restaurant started.
Tell me about starting My Three Sons of Charleston, exactly what this restaurant is to the community.
So basically started with my mom. We used to cook dinners out of the house, feed the whole neighborhood. And you know, like I say, hopefully one day I'll be able to have my own. So I graduated high school, went to college for a year. Things didn't sit right, so I joined the Army as a cook.
That's so cool.
Yes. And so I kind of like, my first duty station was Germany, the last place I wanted to go because I'm kind of like homesick. And so I got there, I must have stayed in the barracks maybe 3-4 months before I decided to venture out. Got a chance to go to the little villages with all the food. That smell was unbelievable. And I ate at a few of them and I said, you know, this is something I wanted to do. And then I had this one instructor, he kind of like took me through some culinary arts, like showed me the basic stuff. And, you know, I left there, went back to Fort Hood, Texas, got out of the military and tried to find a job doing something else. I used to be a meter reader, used to wail a little bit, but everything took me back to the kitchen. So my son here decided, we were going to keep this going. So we found a little spot and from that point on, we just kept it going.
I love that. And then just tell me more about things you're doing in the community. Catering's really big.
Yep.
So what are some other things you're doing outside of the restaurant?
Yeah, and that was one of the things that was big for me because one of the things Miss Alice always instilled in me was always giving back to the communities. I remember when folks used to be outside digging in the back in the trash looking for food, and she would say, hey, you want some food? Come on in. We actually had a couple she actually hired to come in and do some work, and they worked out for us for a little while, and we've always had that giving spirit of community. So we partner with some of the local high schools, North Charleston High School to be exact, where some of the students will come in during the day when they have free time and assist us with learning some culinary skills. We're working on, we just found out Mom went to school with a young lady that's ahead of the culinary at Fort Dorchester. So we're looking to do something with them. Last month we did something with Trident Tech where we went there, set up a table, talked with some of the students, just giving them some experiences from an entrepreneur standpoint to help them get with their journey along the way. So we are big in giving back to the community. We sponsor local basketball teams, local basketball camps, anything we can be involved in the community because the community is the reason why we exist and we fully understand that. So we have to give back.
Yeah, I love that. Well, I'm excited to talk more about your food. We have 2 other items here that I'm going to taste test today. Tell me about this one. Is this another one you ask for, like, hey, I'm going to get the seafood rice?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me about what all's in this dish.
This is kind of like a meal in itself. You have the shrimp, the scallop, the crab, with the vegetables, and the yellow rice. I kind of like flavor that myself. So, yes.
Okay, so a little secret seasoning for the yellow rice? Some more seasoning going on?
Kind of, sort of.
Okay. So, well, first of all, I love rice. So I'm a big rice person.
Okay.
So if there's like something like this on a menu, and I love seafood. So crab is like my favorite thing ever. So
Okay.
here we go. Oh yeah. That rice is very tasty with that crab. Also nice portion size there too.
Oh, yeah.
It is. And that's the small, by the way.
Yes.
I was sitting here thinking, good God, it's a lot of food. This is small. But yeah, this is a nice dish. Will fill you up. Seafood rice. Yeah. She knows how to season. Let's just put it that way. She knows what she's doing. And then we, of course, had to try dessert. Is that another big thing here, the cakes and stuff?
It is.
Okay, tell me about the dessert.
So you have the red velvet, which is my flagship cake by Cake Daddy Productions.
Your cake daddy?
I am Cake Daddy.
All right, Cake Daddy Productions, there you go. So tell me how because I know you actually made this fresh today.
Yes.
So what can you tell us about how you make it?
So it's a combination of all-purpose flour,
Okay.
sugar, salt, lots of sugar, baking soda, And then you have a pinch of chocolate,
Oh,
which that's the true testament of a red velvet cake, if you have that taste of chocolate in there.
that makes sense now that I think about it.
Yes.
Because I do like red velvet. And
Yes.
now I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And then what's on the top here?
So you have some roasted pecans that are on the top with a homemade cream cheese icing that I also make myself.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, listen, if the cream cheese icing and homemade icing is the way to go. It all makes sense now. That is just soft. And that cream cheese icing, like honestly, I could get like a whole cup of that and just add more. It is so good. Don't leave without dessert. Make sure you get dessert. Listen, we appreciate everything so much. Thank you for sharing your restaurant with us today. We've had a great time.
Thank you for having us.
We had such a great time here today at My Three Sons of Charleston. They are doing so many amazing things in their community, and the food was so delicious. They truly are one of America's best restaurants. And for the ABR Roadshow, I'm Danyel DeTomo. I'll see y'all next time.